Yo, everybody. How's everyone going? Doing? Sorry, I'm a little excited about the news, as you can tell. Uh, as always, JR here with a very impromptu video that I wasn't planning on doing today, but apparently Square Enix wanted to fucking surprise me by officially announcing the next Life is Strange game coming. God damn it, Square. You just. Uh, uh, okay. So. So. They announced that. Also, hey, Bo, how's it going? Uh, uh, they announced that let me read their official little tiny little statement that they put out. Because I have it up here on my PlayStation news feed. Because they put it out on the news feed. I guess when you're following the games and stuff, they put it out. Life is Strange returns. Separate the real from rumor. Join us for the exclusive reveal of the next Life is Strange game, January 20th at 10 o'clock in the morning PST, 1 o'clock in the afternoon EST, and 6 o'clock in the evening GMT, and 7 o'clock in the evening CET. So whichever of those time zones links up to you, that is pretty much that. And obviously, if they didn't list a time zone there that you're that you are a part of, then do the appropriate conversion, I guess. go 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 figure it out. Square is pretty much like, hey, we can't list every single time zone in existence. You figure it out, you'll know. uh, as for me, I am EST, so for me it's gonna be 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, which damn sure I'm gonna be watching that like nobody's business. Um, in actuality, what I'm actually going to do is I am going to live stream the live stream reveal, because I want to experience all of what they're going to show in real time, live as it happens. I want to share all of that emotion that is definitely going to be coming. Cause like I said when we were discussing the rumors and the leaks that came out about the new game, this is definitely the make or break moment. This has to hit. This has to hit, and it has to hit big. Because your back is against the wall, and you need to come out swinging with what you're gonna show. You need to do a 180 and turn this ship around. And January 20th, we're gonna get our answer. Hopefully, we're gonna get our answer on, are they going to be able to turn this around? At least give us some anticipation that you're committed to turning this ship around somehow. Because obviously, we're not going to know 100% if they're going to be able to turn the ship around once, until the game actually does come out. Because whenever they get, like, obviously, when they to do this reveal, they have to at least like, say when the game is coming. Which, if the rumors and leaks and stuff are to be believed, the game is going to be coming out this year. Obviously. And actually, we do have confirmation of that, because along with this post, and along with this reveal, an announcement, they did include, Square did show a little teaser. A little tease. How long is this? A little 30-second tease of the new game. Obviously, they haven't revealed what the name of the game is going to be. Because if the leaks and stuff are true, are 100% true, but I even said during the video that I think I said during the previous video, if I didn't, then whatever, but I always, because the title in the leaks was Life is Strange Reunion. If that rumor, if that leak was accurate and the game is actually going to be called that, I'm good with that. But then again, it's a title, and a title isn't the hardest thing to change. So they could always have, like, the official name could always change. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Plus they, in all these announcements and stuff, they haven't mentioned what the name of the game is. What the official name is going to be. Obviously, we're going to get that during the reveal stream on the 20th. But let's see this 30-second tease of what they show. Because it can't be anything. It can't be anything too big. Now, could it? It couldn't hint and give us a tease of a certain somebody showing up in the game. Right? Right? Couldn't necessarily reveal a certain somebody that may be showing up in the game. At all. No, it couldn't, right? Oh, dear God. Okay. So let's jump on over here. Let me move this to the side. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Hoo boy! Let's go. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. I need... Oh, Jesus. I need a minute. Whew. Well, thankfully I have tissues on the side just in case my ooh, Jesus. Just in case my emotions start coming out. Uh just in case tears and stuff start, cuz I definitely feel it, especially with a certain someone. I know it's a 60-second tease, but we are definitely going to break this down real quickly. Okay. So, right off the bat, since before we go through the video, the the Polaroid camera, the Polaroid camera photo, if you notice, is slightly burned on the edge. Well, on the bottom edge here, it's more burned, and then on the top up here, it's slightly burned. And if you look at the back of the video as it was going on, you will notice the focus, the how do you say it, the off focus or whatnot, the it is clearly embers of something burning. So you're seeing the little embers going up into the sky, that something is burning. And if you read, or if you tuned in to the video that I made on the leaks for the new game, it was mentioned that what was it, 3 days? Was it 3 days? Yes. That that Max and Chloe, because if you read the leaks, then you know that Chloe is supposed to be in this game, 100% supposed to be in it, like full on body and voice and everything. that she's supposed to play a big role in the plot of the game. So, and Max and Chloe are on a timer that in 3 days, Kaladin, the school that Max works at, is apparently going to be engulfed in an inferno and is going to be, I guess, like burned down or something for some reason. Whether somebody is burning down the school themselves, or maybe something supernatural will happen, kind of like how the storm just like appears out of nowhere. Maybe, well, the storm appeared out of nowhere in the original game, because in the original game there's no real explanation 100% on why the storm even happened to begin with. But obviously in double exposure, it's pretty much like confirmed by what you do by the end of double exposure that the entire reason the storm showed up in double exposure was because of Safi's powers going out of control, because of her fragile mental state once she learned about the entire conspiracy with the whole plagiarism with Maya and all of that stuff. So it's pretty clear in double exposure that the storm was connected to Safi and her powers going out of control. Um, which obviously makes sense because when Max went into the photo and took Safi into the photo with her, the storm followed them, which is most likely because Safi went there, so the storm is like connected to Safi, so it was gonna follow her where she went. Um, so the storm followed that, and um, and the fact that once you go into the storm with Safi and you're trying to like reconnect Safi by taking the pieces of Safi, I guess her soul or something, uh, out of the various people like Moses, like Lucas, like Gwen, and then finally Max herself. Once you take those pieces out, then Safi, the real Safi, finally shows up within the storm, and then Max and Safi can finally leave the storm and go back to reality. And then when they do that, the storm is completely gone. So even more proof that the storm was directly related to Safi's powers going out of control. So now that you got Safi's powers under control and helped her with that, the storm was gone. Is it going to be a similar scenario here with the fire? Is the fire going to be supernatural related, or is it going to be a matter of somebody is going to burn down the school and we need to find out who that's going to be and then like hopefully stop them? Is it going to be that type of scenario? Or is it going to be like the storm and you can't really stop it and you're just on a countdown to when it happens? Because there was no stopping the storm in the original Life is Strange, technically. Because no matter what you do, the storm is still going to happen in the original game. But depending on the ending you chose, you could pretty much like go back in time and stop the storm from happening by obviously letting Chloe die in the bathroom when Nathan shoots her. And then in that ending, the storm doesn't happen. So with the implication in the original game as far as that ending goes is that the storm was tied to Chloe actually dying. But then again, the reasons for that are very flimsy considering Max has a dream of the storm in class before she even gets her powers and before she even witnesses Chloe getting shot the first time in the bathroom by Nathan anyway. So it's kind of a little up in the air on what is actually, on if anything's really connected to the storm in the original game. Because there's some weird conflicting elements that don't really fully explain like where, like the reason the storm was even a thing to begin with. So there's that. But yeah, let's go through this video real quick. So, first of all, um first of all, where's, here we go, playback speed. Let's go with this and see. So first of all, 100%, this is Max. This is 100% Max here. You could see her hair, the bottom of her face, the fact that she's wearing a coat that's kind of similar to her winter outfit from her winter coat that she wears throughout Double Exposure. So this is obviously Max. Like, that is 100% Max. Now, this is clear, like, this clearly has to be Chloe. 100% this has to be Chloe. Because one, they are milking this and making this less obvious that it's Chloe. Because you don't see the bottom of her face. Right? You don't see the bottom of her face at all. You don't see her hair. But you see her stop, turn around to the back facing the camera, and she's wearing a coat with a fucking raven emblazoned on the back of the damn coat that she's wearing, the jacket. Like, and if you play, and Deck 9 are the ones that made well, obviously they made Double Exposure and True Colors, but more importantly, in relation to this fucking Raven, they made Before the Storm. And Before the Storm, throughout that game, Chloe is being watched and at times in the game being guided by a fucking Raven. So it's pretty obvious who this is. And the fact that they're milking it Because Max was easy. Max literally just walks across the screen real quick, and that's pretty much it. This with Chloe here, because yet again, this has to be Chloe. She's walking, she stops, turns back facing the camera, and you see the big ass raven on the back of her jacket. And then obviously milking it for a couple of seconds, and then turns around and goes. So, and obviously, when Chloe disappears, like what it says changes underneath the Life is Strange logo. So, what? So what is happening here is clearly they're kind of giving you when the game is coming out, because it literally says returns in 2026. So the game is coming out this year. As far as the live stream goes, they're most likely, I would hope, give an actual release date on when it's coming out. So, and here's also the other thing. Are they going to follow the same format that they've been following? Which is most likely, if a bunch of the rumors and the layoffs and everything at Deck Nine that has been happening, they're most likely going to do what they did with Double Exposure and they did with True Colors. And that's release the full game in one shot. Like, at this point, I don't believe that they're ever going to do like episodic releases. So it's not like they're going to because I also anticipate that this is going to be like 5 chapters, 5 episodes long. Because all of the like the big Life is Strange games has always been at least 5 parts long. Because the original game was 5 episodes, Life is Strange 2 was 5 episodes, True Colors was 5 chapters, and Double Exposure was also 5 chapters. Because they changed calling it episodes and called it chapters instead, because that's when they changed the format of the whole game being released in one shot. So for them, I guess it didn't make sense to keep calling it episodes. So, which is why they changed it to chapters, to calling it chapters in starting in True Colors. Obviously, the only game that wasn't 5 episodes long at the time was Before the Storm, because Before the Storm, the main story was only 3 chapters. I mean, 3 episodes. And if you're gonna count the farewell episode as a within that, then technically you only had like 4 episodes. If you're gonna count the farewell episode, the farewell bonus episode in Before the Storm as its own thing. Even though the farewell episode deals with completely different story than the main Before the Storm story. So, yeah. And also, if you want to get even more technical, If you want to count the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, the DLC prequel demo uh episode as a like sixth episode of Life is Strange 2, since the Captain Spirit episode is directly tied to episode 2 of Life is Strange 2, then technically Life is Strange 2 would be kind of like 6 episodes. But yeah. But let's see if we can notice anything, because Max and Chloe go across the screen a couple of times. So, yet again, live stream reveal on the 20th. So we have Chloe here. Let's see if we notice anything when she turns around. Maybe. Let me see. Let me slow it down a little bit, because we may have seen hair. I think we may have seen a little bit of Chloe's hair. Let me see. Yeah, we kind of did. Like right here. Right here we kind of do. Okay. Uh Let me see. Let me see if I can. Okay. So, from what I see, cuz it's kind of blurry, cuz the motion cuz when you're doing this, the motion of movement is getting like a motion blur effect. So, let me see. Is there a higher? Okay, that's the highest quality, so that doesn't really help much. But in any case, you can see it here. I'm gonna say it right now. The hair does not look blue. Like, it does not look like the light, like sky blue or whatnot, that Chloe had in the original Life is Strange. And obviously, if you read the comics, Chloe still had like the blue hair for a majority of the comic books until the end of the comic books, when Chloe's hair finally grew out. Like, it became long, like it was when she was younger. When Chloe's dad died and Max left, because Chloe still had the long hair then. So, by the time of Life is Strange 2, if you went with the Chloe is alive ending in Life is Strange 2, when you play episode 5 of Life is Strange 2, you will meet David. Because Sean and Daniel and everybody meet David, because David is living in in a mobile home, and he's currently living with Sean's mom, Sean and Daniel's mom, Karen, and everything, and they're all like living in this little like homeless like community that they kind of set up in the middle of some like desert area or whatnot. But the point is, you meet David there. No matter what ending you choose, you meet David there. Well, no matter what ending you choose from the original game, and if you choose to carry that ending over, because at the beginning of Life is Strange 2, they do ask you which ending did you choose, and then you could choose whichever ending you want to go with. And you meet David regardless. What David says in conversation and what David has in his trailer will be slightly different depending on if Chloe's alive or if Chloe's dead. For this discussion, Chloe would be alive, because the only way you're gonna see this is if Chloe's alive. So if Chloe's alive, you will go. You will have the opportunity to go inside David's trailer, right? Like David will leave to do something else, and he'll tell you that like, hey, can you go in my trailer to grab this while I do this other thing? So when you're going to get the thing that you need, you can go into his trailer and look around. And when you're looking around, you will find certain pictures. You will find an old picture of David and Joyce and Chloe with the blue hair like she is in the original Life is Strange. But more importantly, if Chloe's alive, you will find an additional photo of Max and Chloe together that they took when they went to visit David. Because in conversation with David earlier, Sean and David will actually mention, like, Chloe will be brought up in conversation no matter what. But if Chloe's alive, David will actually mention that Max and Chloe did visit him at some point. At some point, either before the game, before Life is Strange 2 even happens, or during the events of Life is Strange 2, but before Sean and Daniel ever show up. So either way, they visited David at some point. And to commemorate the occasion, Chloe and Max took a picture, and presumably they gave they pretty much gave a copy of the picture to David. Whether the picture is just a copy or it's like the one and only picture, either way, David has the picture and he put it up on his wall, so you see it. Let me actually bring up the picture. Strange 2. Max. There we go. Max and Chloe photo. Here we are. This photo. So this photo is what you get in David's his mobile home. Like you get this. And if you notice, the hair here looks more green. Like it looks more similar to Chloe's hair here. Which would make sense because this is supposed to take place like after, like several years after the events of Life is Strange 2 anyway. So if they want to include a Life is Strange 2 reference, then having Chloe with the green hair would definitely be the way to go. Which it looks like they might be doing that. For all we know, we could get a we could get a blend of Chloe having the green hair and the blue hair, like a mix of both in her hair. But yeah, it does show that maybe she doesn't have like her long hair. Maybe she shortened her hair, or maybe they're just doing clever tricks to hide the fact that she has long hair. I'm fine either way. As long as Chloe's in the game, like that's the biggest thing that matters to me. Also, um, because I know, because I know it's gonna be brought up. Uh, there we go. Um, that is not the best picture. Where? Nope. That is also not going to be the best picture. Where is it? Mm, nope. That is not going to be the best picture either. No, that is. I don't want a video. I want. Here we go. Photo. Can we? Can we zoom into this? Whoops. Uh. Okay. Whatever. Oh Jesus Christ, that is huge. All right. So either way, this is the photo in double exposure that you get if Chloe is still alive. If you go with the Chloe is alive ending in double exposure, you get this photo that Max will put on her picture wall. So you will get this photo, and this photo is a very clear reference to this one. The main difference is Chloe still has her long hair, but clearly there is more, like her bangs on her side are blue. Like she has, it's blue here. So you can blatantly see that here. If I can move it, which apparently I can't. But either way, you see the blue hair here on the side. And then kind of at the top might be remnants of the green hair here. Because even at the top of Chloe's green hair here kind of has Chloe's more natural, like brown hair, like brownish hair that Chloe traditionally has when her hair's like all natural and it's not dyed. Because we've seen it in the flashbacks in the original game, and we also saw it in the farewell episode, and we also saw her natural hair for pretty much all of Before the Storm until episode 3. Because in episode 3 she starts like dyeing her hair, at least like one of the bangs will be completely blue and then the rest of her hair is still natural. And then at the end of Before the Storm she completely dyes her hair blue. Uh well, mostly blue. Because if you remember, in the original Life is Strange, the top of her head, that is usually hidden by her beanie, is technically like a purple, like a pink purple like mix on the top of her head. So so Chloe gets that by the end of before the storm. She has that type of hair dye like in the original game. So it doesn't seem like the new game is gonna go with this version that is in the photo of double exposure. It seems like they're gonna go more with this. Because yet again, this seems way more green. This seems way more green uh, than blue. But yet again, they may surprise us with a swerve and kind of give us a mix of both, which I would be happy with. Because even the comics, at the end of the comics, Chloe is pretty much wearing this like hairdo, like hairstyle. She pretty much has this by the end of the comic books. So even the comic books link up to where Chloe and Max are by the time Life is Strange 2 happens. So they're already going down, like linking up to that point in their lives. So is this new game going to go down that route? Are they going to go down that route? We'll see. But it doesn't look like they're going with Chloe's hairdo in this picture. But then again, we don't know how long ago this picture was, so Chloe could most likely like change things up a little bit. So we'll see. So we'll see. Either way, it's going to be really, really fun to see all this happening. And plus, like you see the embers moving of the fire and stuff in the background, so there's that. Let's end this by looking at this video in normal speed all over again, and with the sound back. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, let me go back to full cam. Alright. So, with that, I can't wait. As I said, I'm gonna live stream this live stream as it's happening. Because I want to experience all this news with all of you. So tune in. So if you can, tune in with me on Twitch here, because I'll live stream this the reveal live stream on Twitch on January 20th. Like I said, for me, the live stream starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I will start the live stream sometime before the live stream. So we're gonna have like our preparations, our thoughts and everything going into it. like we're gonna have our little hype up moment like right before it starts. And I'm pretty sure the live stream is technically gonna start before, and they're probably gonna have like a countdown timer and like all that stuff. Probably. So we'll see. They are approaching this just like they did with True Colors, because this is how True Colors was revealed. Was they held like a special live stream, and the entire live stream was just revealing double exposure. I mean, not double exposure, revealing True Colors, talking about Max. I mean, not Max. Talking about Alex. Damn it. Talking about Alex, the return of Steph, Ryan, going over the basic plot of the game and everything, and some of the different like new aspects of the game and certain new things that they're doing in the game. So I'm anticipating that this live stream is going to be kind of handled in a similar manner as they did with the True Colors reveal. Because even with the True Colors reveal, at the end of the True Colors live stream, they did reveal the exact date and stuff of when the game is coming out. So I'm anticipating that the last thing they're going to show in the live stream is probably going to be the release date. Or else they're just gonna come up front with it and just be like, it's coming out on this day, and let's show you what you're getting. For all we know, they could lead with the release date. I don't know. But we'll see. So hopefully I will see you all for that. And my girls are back. My girls are back together. That, if there's any takeaway from this, that on face value, this is what I wanted. Now, it's up to this live stream and what they're going to show me if this is going to be a worthwhile reunion. Like the leaked title suggests that the game is going to be called. But we'll see. That the leaked title of the game being called Reunion might still be, or for, like I said earlier, they could change it. But either way, thank you all for watching this very random video. But as I said, I just had to talk about it, especially when I saw that they put out a teaser video. Like, I definitely had to share all that, because big news. Like I said in the last stream, not the last stream, in the video that we discussed the leaks. These games was what I started this channel with. These were the first games that I live streamed and everything and started this channel with. So these games mean a lot to me, and these characters mean a hell of a lot to me for many, many years. Ever since the original game came out, and I got to experience the original game. So this is over 10 years of fandom, and hopefully this game will do right by these characters and do right by the fans of these characters and the fans that felt split and may have felt betrayed and disrespected and stuff from what happened in Double Exposure. Hopefully this game can start a genuine, like, healing process and coming back together for the fans, which is like the hope that I have that this game will accomplish. But uh, with that being said, thank thank you, thank you all for watching. Anyone that does watch, hey, whatever you think, leave your thoughts and everything uh, in the YouTube in the YouTube comments and everything of this video, because this video is gonna go to YouTube also. So leave your thoughts and what you're anticipating and everything in those comments and stuff, and let's enjoy the 5 more days that we have until the live stream happens. And then I will see you back here live on my Twitch channel for the reveal live stream. So I'll see you all January 20th at, well, for me, at 1 o'clock in the before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because we're going to sit here and anticipate the countdown before 1 for me. So I'll see you all then. And as always, I've been JR. Thank you all again, and I will catch you. Ooh, excuse me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Later, everybody.